In a massive show of force to North Korea, South Korea and the United States have kicked off their largest Air Force exercise to date, just 5 days after Pyongyang launched its new ICBM. The drills will run through various wartime scenarios, including targeting North Korea's key nuclear and missile facilities. Defense Ministry correspondent Kim Hyun-bin leading us off.
Dozens of state-of-the-art American fighter jets, including F-22 Raptors and F-35s, are blazing across the skies surrounding the Korean peninsula. Their goal in this training exercise is to take out key North Korean nuclear facilities. Scores of fighter jets neutralize hostile threats while escorting bombers to their designated targets north of the border. The bombers drop their bombs, demolishing all targets. The simulation of a possible wartime scenario is part of the major Air Force exercise dubbed Vigilant Ace. It comes less than a week after North Korea launched its newly developed intercontinental ballistic missile. The 5-day exercise is the largest ever combined Air Force drill between the two allies, involving 230 warplanes and around 12,000 personnel.
The exercise is held annually. We hold it to enhance our joint operations capabilities.
6 F-22s and 6 F-35s have been deployed to the Korean peninsula, marking the first time the highly advanced jets have cruised the skies above Korea at the same time. Other U.S. assets include 2 B-1B bombers and 6 Growler electronic warfare jets, as well as dozens of F-15s and F-16s. South Korea has deployed 90 fighter jets, including its F-15 and F-A-50 fighters. North Korea condemned the drills on Sunday, saying they could lead to an all-out provocation that may lead to a nuclear war. Writing a commentary in North Korea's state-run Rodong Sinmun on Sunday, Pyongyang says such a drill is a dangerous provocation, as it's driving tensions on the Korean peninsula to the brink of a war, and that both South Korean and the U.S. puppet forces are foolish to run amok with such stealth fighters. Kim Hyun-bin, Arirang News.
Meanwhile, China's foreign ministry stressed the situation on the Korean peninsula is very sensitive and called for all concerned parties to avoid triggering further tensions in the region. The announcement comes as Beijing conducted its own set of aerial drills in the West Sea and East China Sea to correspond to Seoul and Washington's latest joint military exercise. According to China's Air Force spokesperson Shen Jingke, his country recently held far sea training with recon aircraft to improve combat readiness and protect national strategic interests. Shen added Beijing's Air Force simultaneously arranged joint training between fighter jets, early warning aircraft, and surface-to-air missile forces. Going back to the Seoul-Washington combined air exercise, there has never been one of this scale before. The biggest and baddest weapons, including F-22 Raptors, F-35 stealth fighters, are all being deployed. Kim Young-gil helps paint a clearer picture of the firepower involved.
The Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor is a fifth-generation all-weather stealth tactical fighter jet capable of undertaking high-speed ground attacks, electronic warfare, and signal intelligence. The F-22 is designed to be highly difficult to detect and track by radar. It can carry 3 internal weapons in its fuselage and other missiles on its wings, such as air-to-surface and air-to-air weapons. The Raptor formally entered service in December 2005, each unit costing around $150 million. The Lockheed Martin F-35 is also an all-weather stealth multi-role fighter designed for ground attacks and air superiority missions. The F-35 can carry a total of 4 weapons in its internal bays. 2 can hold air-to-surface missiles and the other 2 can hold smaller weapons such as air-to-air missiles. The F-35 also has a low radar cross-section and uses radar-absorbent materials to increase its stealth. Built into the aircraft is an integrated electronic warfare system. F-35s were introduced in 2015 and cost from $95 to $120 million. The B-1B bomber supersonic jets have a top speed of Mach 1.2, making them the fastest bombers in the U.S. Air Force. They can hold up to 24 cruise missiles and have a greatly reduced radar signature, especially at low altitude. The B-1B has the addition of an improved radar jamming and deception system. Introduced in 1986, the cost of one unit is over $300 million. The F-15 is a staple of the U.S. Air Force. It's a twin-engine tactical fighter jet designed to gain and maintain air supremacy in aerial combat. As a smaller, lighter plane, the F-15 has better maneuverability and a top speed of over Mach 2. It can be armed with a variety of air weaponry on its fuselage and is capable of in-flight refueling and conducting deep interdiction missions. It was first introduced in 1976 and is by far the cheapest at around $30 million.